Bismillah wa salatu salam ala Rasulillah. Brothers and sisters in Islam, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. We are talking about the good amal, the good actions, the hasanat we can do in the first 10 days and night in the month of Zil-Hijj. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Fajr, He says, wal fajri wal layalin ashr, by the dawn and by the 10 nights. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He Himself took an oath in the Holy Quran upon the 10 nights and the 10 days of the month of Zil-Hijj in Surah Al-Fajr. So you may understand, whenever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He took an oath over anything in the Holy Quran, that thing is very important. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala especially took the oath of this 10 night in the Holy Quran of the month of Zil-Hijj, the first ashra of Zil-Hijj. He says, wal fajri wal layalin ashr, by the dawn and by the 10 nights. So by the 10 night means the first 10 nights, the first 10 days of the month of Zil-Hijj. So you may understand that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, indicating us and pointing out that be aware, be vigilant, keep your eyes open, that these are the very special days we have given to you because you are the ummah of Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam. Do more ibadah, remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, establish your connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the askar and through the ibadah, because these are very important days, these are not regular days. Allah has made these that better than any other days in the month, in any other, Islamic month. So now in this month, what we are supposed to do, subhanallah, one of the thing we need, I'm talking over here, in this month, as we covered in the previous clip, we talk about fasting we should do in this first 10 days, we talk about askar we should do in the first 10 days, we talk about the Quranic recitation we should do in the first 10 days, we should do Qiyamul Layl, also we talk about Qiyamul Layl. Now in this clip we'll talk about the charity. We should do more and more and more charity, subhanallah. Charity is always, subhanallah, beneficial. Charity is always good for each and every single one. And Quran, whenever you read the Quran from the beginning till the end, most of the verses you see, whenever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about us, He said, do charity, give charity in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Either it is zakat or it is nafli sadaqah, but give charity and subhanallah, take care of the people, the needy people you can do. So we should do also in the first 10 days more and more and more and more charity. Subhanallah, hundreds of Quranic verses are there about the charity, hundreds of the hadiths are there about the charity. We should do it. So few of these subhanallah hadiths I want to share with you. One of the hadiths about the charity, Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam says that do charity every morning. When the morning starts, when the Salat Fajr time starts, do charity at the time of morning, because the calamities, the problem, the bala, they descends from the skies to each and every one, including you and me. And when you do the charity, even a quarter, even a dollar, when we do a charity, this charity goes up and it fights, with this, calamity and problem and the bala, and it's keep fighting until it's dismantled, until it dispel this, subhanallah, the calamity, and the calamity the problem does not fall over the person. So this is the first advice for you and for the family, that do charity at the time of Fajr every day. Buy a money bank from any departmental store, and every day in the morning after Fajr time, after finishing Salah, put some money, either quarter or dollar, on behalf of everyone. Let's say you have 5 members in your family, 2 members in your family, 3 members in your family, 10 members in your family. Even that 1 quarter will be good enough for everyone. Even $1 will be good enough for everyone. You don't have to touch this money to each and everyone. You just make an intention that this quarter is on behalf of everyone, and this is going into the charity box, and your charity is done, subhanallah. And this will go right away up, and it will save you from all kinds of worldly and the heavenly, and the upperly, I would say, the calamity. So first thing is about a charity, do the charity. The second hadith, Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam says, charity does not decrease your wealth. And this is a common, I would say, a notion, in our mind. When we give money, we think that our money is getting decreased. It's not the case with the charity. When you do the sadaqah always multiplies. Sadaqah always increases your wealth. That's what Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam says. Your sadaqah, and that's what the Quran says. If you do a sadaqah, if you spend the money, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because through your intention, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you the reward from 10 up to 700 times. It multiplies. It multiplies from by 1 till by 700 times, it multiplies. Your charity always increases your wealth, increases your subhanallah, the whole, I would say, the bank balance. So keep doing charity. Rasulullah alayhi salatu says, the second hadith is what? Charity does not decrease your wealth. Third hadith, Rasulullah alayhi salatu says, on the day of judgment, as today in this world, when we live in a house, we have subhanallah, we have a roof, we have a shade. I mean, the temperature outside may be 100, when you are at home, your AC is on, you are subhanallah, peacefully sitting at home and doing ibadah, everything, or doing every kind of good thing, at home. You are under your shade, the shade of your house. But on the day of judgment, Rasulullah ﷺ says there is no shade. There will be no shade on the day of judgment, and the sun will be very close, towards our head. And people will be sweating. The sweat will be coming out of our body. People will be sweating. They will be, dipping. They will be, sinking, out of their sweat or in their sweat. On the day of judgment, there will be no any shade. Rasulullah ﷺ said, except the one shade. And that is the shade of the arsh of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of the rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rasulullah ﷺ says, if you do charity in this world, your charity, this money, your charity will become a shade for you on the day of judgment, and you will be under your charity shade. So do you want this shade? Yes, we want this shade. That's why we should do more and more and more charity. Even $1 we do on behalf of our family, go ahead and do it. Either they are alive or they passed away. For example, your parents passed away. Do charity on their behalf. Your better half, your wife, your kids, your family, your brothers, sisters are with you. Do charity, on their behalf. Everybody will be benefited. So charity in this special first 10 days, we should do more and more and more charity, brothers and sisters. This is the best thing we can do for ourselves and for our brothers and sisters. Inshallah, we will talk more and more, inshallah, about more amal in the first 10 days of the month of Dhul Hijjah. Till then, inshallah, take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.